Okay, 1296. Bozo Net, K6MYC.
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Yeah. Very good. Good evening, Aaron.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, I haven't looked at what direction you're pointed, but I feel like you're probably pointed down south.
Yeah, I was just going to give a couple of calls down there to see if Ralph would ever come up on this frequency here. K6TSK, I wonder if you're around there, Ralph. K6TSK, K6MYC, 2 meter Bozo, 1296 Bozo Net, over.
Yeah, I heard Bill and Mike earlier, and they might have gone down frequency to work them.
Yeah, I told him, though, that I have to get him here up on this frequency because I'm not going to go down at this hour of the night.
Oh, I agree.
Well, I could do it if I had eyes, but it takes me too long to get on the right frequency because I can't see that. I have to just keep pushing the button and listening to what the readout is, and I can sort of get close, but it takes me too long to get down there. Anyway, good evening. I don't know, I guess the government's going to get shut down. Boy, am I scared, huh?
Oh, yeah. I did create a preset for this band. If you did ever want to go down, I can press one button and you're there.
Well, I could do that on this band because I don't have any, I don't know what the other preset is. It may be set if I push the other of the, there's 3 boxes per band, as you know. And I can't remember what's in the, I pushed the center box to get here, but I couldn't push the left box, and that might be 1296.090 or something. And I don't know what the other one is. It used to be on a beacon frequency that Frank had, but the beacon had been running for a while. Anyway, yes, we could do that. It's just, it's not terribly important at this point.
No, so I wasn't talking about the boxes on your end. I was talking about on my end. I can remotely, take you down 10 if you ever want to. It's pretty easy for me to do it, so just let me know.
Yeah, no, I understand. If we get a reason to do that, we can do it, but otherwise I'll just make... I laid awake last night for about 2 hours at 2 to 3 in the morning, working out a better Bozo antenna arrangement so I can get all the antennas on one tower and operate from the house. So I don't have to go out here to the barn. Not that it's a big deal, but I think I can probably go without redundancy. You guys are tuned up enough, but most of the nets could be handled even if I have a problem with a piece of equipment or an antenna or a rotator or something. So I can probably go without redundancy, although I might leave the 1296 up here and leave it as it is for a while until I start putting HF stuff on this tower, if I ever do. Anyway, I've got some neat plans. 2 meters ago on that tower, one over the others, and I'm going to try and widen out my beam width by, instead of stacking side by side, I want to stack one over the other on each band. So everything will be a vertical stack of 2 or 4 antennas at the upper frequencies, and that should give me wider beam width and less touchiness on the steering for picking people up, but very little change in gain. Over.
Very good. Yeah, that also saved me the trouble of having to switch between the radios out in the barn. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, that's what's going on here. We did manage to repair the tower. Frank stayed with me today, and we took the tower that had the crossover on the pull-down cable, and we got that sorted out. It took about 3 hours, but we did it. It didn't damage anything. Now I'll crank the tower down one more time, and this is the one that had the 4080 on it, or 4020, and it was also the one that had the big 500-pound log on it, and that's where the thing got into trouble. We had so much slack cable with all the weight up there of 500 pounds that they weren't watching when they were cranking it down, and the cable crossed over on itself, and it broke a couple of things, or nearly broke things, so it was tentative to get it fixed. But we've got it, and it has some well repairs have to be done, but otherwise it's back and functional. So that was good today. We made a little headway there, and we also fixed a big leak that was leaking dirt into the pool every night. So it was one of those days. We did make headway on some things, I guess. Get back to ground zero is more likely. K6 USY, I'm pointed south for Ralph, K6 MYC. Ralph, are you around? I don't hear anybody, so I probably will wait another minute or two, see if we get any other check-ins here while I'm in this direction, and then I'll go north toward Santa Cruz.
K6 MYC, KM6SR, number 432, and 1200.
Okay, and 1200's home. Well, how's she doing?
Doing good. She's just smiling from ear to ear.
That's good. Apparently they liked what she wrote, huh?
Yep, definitely did.
Why are you off frequency?
Okay, somehow the knob got bumped, I guess, when I was up there. Is that better, Aaron?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, sounds okay. Let's see. Anybody else down south or anywhere while I'm pointed this direction? QRZ Bozo Net, K6 MYC. Where's Bill?
I haven't heard him. I've been monitoring while I was on eating. I brought my dinner up to the shack here now, but haven't heard them. They're usually on there early. And Aaron is picky.
You know, all that fuss for 10 cycles, huh?
Or Ralph, they just haven't come back yet.
Okay, there we are over towards Santa Cruz. This might be a little better for you, Aaron.
Yes, much. Yeah, whenever you're pointed down south, you got me in a null.
That's true.
WB6JNN?
WB6JNN. Big signal, Jim, for not being pointed at you. I'm pointed towards Santa Cruz, but we'll take it. 285. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a busy day. The last couple of days I've been doing various things like changing out the dryer in the garage and fixing a door handle, and it's been one of those kind of weeks so far.
Yeah, sounds like it was repair day. I was working on one of my towers here had gotten damaged when we were doing the big 500-pound log periodic testing. It wasn't a problem with the antenna, but it was so heavy that it made the pull-down cable have a lot of slack in it. When they cranked the tower down, the cable crossed over on the drum, and of course that makes things tension wrong. So the cables were very taut and did a little damage, bent a bracket and stuff like that. But we've got the tower up and fixed, and tomorrow we'll, I think we got it cranked down already. It's back down again, and we'll tilt her over tomorrow, or actually Thursday, and put the 20-40 meter dual bander back up on there. So I'll be functional for a friend that's coming in for the weekend to work the CQ California QSO party. And W040 will be on, so if you hear that one, you might give him a contact. Back to you, Jim. WB6JNN, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike. K6MYC, WB6JNN. I got the cat over here guarding the door. Sure nobody else comes in here, I guess. I don't know. Not faced this way, he's faced out. And, so tomorrow's supposedly my day off. We'll see how it goes this week. I think it's going to rain. Last week it was really a crappy day as well. The other things happened, and then the week before, something else happened. I don't remember what. I had to hang around home for a while. now. Way it goes. We'll get old. Oh, wait. Too late. WB6 J.
Okay, very good, Jim. Hopefully it'll go smooth for you tomorrow and you'll have a real day off, a real honestly one. We never, every day is a day off for me. Anyway, let's see if there's anybody else in your direction. How about KW6S, KW6 Sugar? Tom, are you there?
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, I'm here and doing fairly well, and you're sounding pretty much in the clear here tonight.
Well, I had the antenna a little too far north for you, apparently, at least tonight. I'm down at 260 something, but I bumped it a little bit backwards from Jim there, and you came way up. So good evening. I'm not sure, Rob, and Rob doesn't have much, but Rob, are you able to hear Tom on there?
WA6AAJ727. I hear Mikey there. I tried too late. I didn't hear him when he was talking to Peak Farm.
Okay. Well, maybe Mike, if you're pointed over towards Santa Cruz, Mike, give Tom a call over there, KW6 Sugar. WA6AAJ with KW6S in the group, K6MYC. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, well, I'm actually pointed at you. I came up from pointed south for Ralph, so I was going to go back down and try to make contact, see if he's there.
No, I called for him here at 7:30 on this frequency. We called off and on for about 5 minutes, but he never showed up here either. And I haven't heard Bill yet this morning. We get this evening, I should say. So if you want, go ahead and see if you can get Ralph, and we'll be listening for your response there. WA6AAJ in the group, K6MYC.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think Bill's down at 090. I'll head down that way.
Righty. So there you go. They're going down to work LA. I think LA is a little late, or maybe LA is starting to come up on that frequency at 7:45 on this band. I always lose track of Ralph's oddball schedule there. K6TSK, Bozo number 3. I guess when you're that early a number, you can do whatever you want, can't you, Tom?
Yeah. Do they switch to 090 or 110?
090.
Okay, well, maybe I'll turn my antenna down there. I don't think I've ever worked him on 1296. I have worked him on a few of the other bands, and I'll see if I hear anything rattling around down there.
Okay, WA6AAJ and Alpha 6 Sugar are calling him on 090 right now, so go to it. We'll see you later. KW6S, K6MYC, clear and going back into the Bay Area. And now we're in the Bay Area. Just the bottom of the Bay Area or thereabouts, K6MYC Bozo Net, 1296. Who do we have tonight? Yeah, good evening, Fred. KD6SOK. Sounds like a little multi-path distortion on you, but it may not be. I'm not sure. Sometimes you start out a little rough and then it clears up. Maybe it's just a warm-up, over.
Yeah, that's what it could be, Mike. Yeah, I'm getting some weird interference from someplace. I don't know what it is. It's some strange electronic sound that's coming through the band over here. So I don't have really good conditions tonight. But you sound fine. I do hear you. Not super strong, but you're there, Mike.
Well, if you'll give me a little more, I'll see. I would say conditions are very good. Jim was coming in when I was pointed towards Santa Cruz. JNN was in here. So maybe I went too far north for you, Fred. Let me have a little more chatter, and I'll look for a better peak. Over.
Oh, that's much better. Oh, you're much better now. You're in the F7 easily. Probably peaking up to S8, maybe S9. Yeah, when you at the end of your last transmission, you were super strong. And I had some weird sound coming through on the band. It disappeared all of a sudden, so I don't know what that was. Something electronic, like some RF generator or something somewhere. Anyway, you sound good there, Mike. How's this? Is that any better?
Yeah, No, I didn't move anything, and you said I was coming up. It's just the band, and then I moved a little bit, and I did get a little bit more even after that. So I had gone past you slightly, but this should be pretty good. Anyway, you're sounding fine, and I've got a solid copy on you now. So no problem. Thanks for coming in here on 1296. Always good to hear you. And I wish that, I don't know if you've tested 2 meters lately, but maybe tomorrow you can look at 2. It might be with the colder weather. You've got the power lines quieting down a little bit there. KD6SOK, Cupertino, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, I'll check that out later on. I got a couple of things I got to wrap up for work, so, and we didn't get any rain tonight, so we didn't get any rain yesterday or today, so it's been dry and sunny and kind of warm, actually.
Okay, well, you went down on that one, and I lost a copy. You're talking too fast for weak signal.
Okay, Mike, yeah, we did not get any rain tonight. We didn't get any rain yesterday either. No rain.
Yeah, we have had no rain either. Not a drop. No rain, no rain, no rain here. It did rain in Coarse Gold a little bit. It's rained around us, but it just hasn't settled in on us yet. We'll get ours. It was overcast partly, but sunny and overcast. Temperatures about 75 to 80 today here, so still a pretty nice day. Did a lot of outside work, no wind, and did some tower work, a tower repair on the big 589 tower that we had. Some crossover cable that we had to sort out. 7-3 for now, Fred, and if it looks good tomorrow night, maybe you can say hello to us on 2 meters. KD6SOK, K6MYC.
Thank you, Mike. I'll try it. I'll give it a try tomorrow. All right, 7-3, Mike, and try it tomorrow. KD6SOK.
Okay, Fred. Good evening to you. And now let me see. Let me move back up a little bit into the Bay Area a little bit further here. That should be somewhere up there. KB6BA, K6KLY, WA6AXX, W6PQL, KB6WFC. Anybody?
KB6PA, good evening.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I hear Paul in there also. Good evening, Paul. 637, we got you. So we got 900 from Oliver and 637 up there in Placerville on the backscatter path. Hang on a second, Paul. We'll be right with you. Anyway, good evening, Oliver. Good signal, good strong signal over here. KB6BA, K6MYC.
Yeah, pretty quiet band this evening. It's been a while since I fired at 1296, so good to hear it still works. Yeah, I don't have air conditioning, so I have big Hewlett-Packard microwave test equipment that I don't want to run when the shack is too hot because it needs ventilation. So I'm trying to get the house cooled down, and I can do some more work this evening. Over.
Oh, did you have warm temperatures today?
Yeah, mid-70s today, and I went for a hike. What that means is I can't run my rack-mounted test equipment, which is temperature sensitive. It doesn't like high temperatures in the shack. So I'm trying to get things cooled down and do some more work, getting ready for the microwave convention in 3 weeks.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, hopefully it'll cool down. It should be. We didn't get much past, well, we were around 70 this morning, 70, and then it got up to about 75. We might have had a peak of 78 or something, or close to 80, but it was just a little warm. We were standing in the sun for hours, about 2 hours standing in the sun. So I got a little bit warm, but not to the point of sweating or anything. So it was probably pushing toward 80 at that point here. Beautiful, slow cool down here in our area, which is nice. I don't like those shock waves where you go 100 degrees and then the next day it's 69. That's really hard on the system. Anyway, good luck with the test equipment there. Get her cooled down, and I guess you said you don't have air conditioning. A lot of times you don't need air conditioning in the Bay Area. I know Fred doesn't have any of that either. We have it here, of course, but use it in the evenings mostly to get the house cooled down so it's comfortable to sleep. But otherwise, I don't mind the temperature. 80 degrees is a good number for me. 73's Oliver, thanks for calling. Good to hear you, and good luck with the test equipment upgrade and repair there. KB6BA for your final K6MY.
Okay, yeah, very good. I use a whole house fan up in the attic, and that works well in the evenings to cool things. Yeah, in the south end of San Francisco Bay, where northern Sunnyvale is, it's cooler than the rest of the Bay Area is. San Jose is quite a bit hotter. So good to hear you as usual, and we'll talk to you again soon. KB6PI.
Okay, thank you. We'll be here tomorrow. I guess you got 2 meters, so if you have time, pop in for a short one. 73's for now, Oliver. Thanks, and good luck again with keeping the test equipment running. I know that Hewlett-Packard stuff. It's used to running in an air conditioning environment. All right. K6MYC clear and listening for anybody else in the Bay Area. Go ahead, please.
Go, Mike.
Well, let me get Paul in here. I think Paul is here. And I heard somebody say hello, Mike, but that doesn't buy me anything. I don't know who it was. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Go ahead, Paul. I'll see if I can find a peak on you. K6WIS. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. K6NYC in the group. You were painting an S4 earlier. Maybe if you pointed just a little bit further north, you might be able to pick me up there, Mike. Anyway, I hope you got me zeroed in there. K6NYC, this is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar. That's you. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Paul. Very good. Gotcha. 637. Not strong tonight. You were much better on 222 last night, but we'll take it. So, I didn't hear part of what you said because I was tuning back and forth on you. I assume you do not have any other check-ins. It's just you tonight, right?
Roger, negative on the check-ins. Negative on the check-ins. Over.
Okay, very good. Negative on the check-ins. Very good. How was your weather? Are you cooling down up there? Or are you still pretty warm up in Placerville? Over.
No, it has cooled down a lot. Temperatures at night in the mid-50s at night, and in the day it maybe get up to 68 degrees, maybe 70 degrees in the day. We had a bit of rain Monday evening, about a tenth of an inch, but nothing since then, over.
Yeah, okay. We haven't had no rain here at all. Temperatures pushed probably to about 80 today, but nothing more than that. So it was kind of cool. Anyway, cool for us, kind of warm for you guys over there, or up there in the hills. Anyway, we hope to get some rain before the week is over, but they keep changing the forecast. First they're going to give it to us, and then it's 30%, then it's 60%, and then it's back to nothing, and so far no rain. No matter what they predict, the weight, the big granite stone in the front yard still works the best. When the stone is wet, it's raining. When it isn't, it's not. Over.
Right, yeah, it's a proof for the wet ground. Definitely proves that it must be raining. Over.
Yeah, I missed that. Give me another start on that one. Would you try it again?
Yeah, sorry, Mike. I was just saying your granite stone is a pretty good rain detector. Over.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing better. Like I say, when the granite stone is wet, it must be raining. And when it's dry and steaming, it's either just has rained and it's drying off, or it's not going to rain. So, yeah, nothing like the stone for a weather reporter. All right, we'll see you. Maybe you can stick around and check us and see how the path looks on the direct path in a few minutes there, Paul. 7-3 for now. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC.
Okay, 73's K6WIS is clear.
Okay, and let's see. I heard some other stations in here. Who was the other one that said, hello, Mike? Go ahead.
WA6AAJ. I said info.
Okay.
Go ahead, and we got Ralph very, very weak tonight. Both Bill and I had a hard time working him weak signal, and I tried to get him to come up, but he says, well, I'll go ahead and check him in. So that's the best I can do.
That's okay. I want him up at 7:30 is what I want. So if he could just get on before he works you guys and come up on this frequency at 7:30, that would be the best. I spent 5 minutes looking for him and anybody else down that way. I've never heard anybody else since all the other guys at MW and everybody else has passed away down there. So I don't know what we're going to do when Ralph isn't there anymore. Over.
Okay. Well, we'll try again on Friday. We'll talk to him again on Friday and see if conditions are better and we can get the message across. We still haven't been able to have him change Rob's name. He keeps spelling it R-U-B, right, Rob?
That's a big QSL. Thanks, Mike.
No problem.
Anyway, yeah, well, I'll try to be here Friday, too. I can't swear to it, but I try to get out here at 7:15 or so on Friday. And I did work him last week with pretty good signals. He was quite Q5 most of the time here. So we'll see what happens. But he went through one period where I couldn't hear him at all. It was when you guys were starting with him. I don't know whether it was his antenna direction or what, but all of a sudden he came up. When he finally talked to me, he came up and was quite Q5, so it must be it may be a pointing thing. Anyway, thank you for that, Mike. And I haven't heard Bill. Bill, are you in here? Where's Bill? Was he down there with you?
Yeah, he was. I thought he would come up. I don't know what he's doing. I'll give him a call.
Okay, well, you guys go over and see if you can get a Tascadero 1055 Ron in here, W6QUI, and I'll continue going on through the Bay Area and on. Over.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, who else do we have in the Bay Area? Anybody else? KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, W6PQL. Anybody? Boy, very quiet in the Bay Area there. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, 775, W6PQL, WA6AXX. K6KLY, who am I missing? K6MYC Bozo Net, Bay Area. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go then over to Oakley here and see if Mr. Ken is there. Ken Keeler. Ken Keeler, not Ken Holden. Hi. N6RO, N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC. Ken? And boy, he's been eating dinner about the time that I catch him here tonight, and last night as well, but we did get him eventually. N6RO, N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC. N6RO, K6MYC. Okay, well, we'll come back and get him. Let's see if I get, let's go up here like this. And let's try for KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Are you around tonight, Darren?
QUI, W6QUI, WA6AAJ, over.
KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Okay, anybody copying me in the Sacramento area? Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie going up toward KR6MR. KR6MR.
W6QUI, 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 WA6AAJ, over. Okay, no Ron tonight.
Okay, got it. KR6MR, Kilo Romeo 6 Mexico Romeo, KR6MR, K6MYC, calling and listening, over. I'm hearing voices. That must be you, John. KR6MR. Keep talking, and I'll try to find you. KR6MR. KR6 Mexico Radio, Meadow Vista. K6MYC, DM07. Bozo Net. Calling and standing by. Over, over, John.
Roger,
Okay, got your 759. I heard the calls also, John. Pretty good copy that time. Very, very weak. Very, very light, but we did get the calls in your Bozo number 759. So we hear you. I'm afraid to tweak very much because I lose you very quickly, and I wanted to make sure I got at least the first part of the contact in. If you'll take another transmission now, I'll see if I can get a little bit more on you. KR6MR, K6MYC, standing by, over.
Roger, roger, Mike. Here we go again, KR6MR. KR6MR, checking in the Bozo Net, Bozo 759. 759. Weather today was 68 degrees, over.
Oh, give me your temperature again, over.
68, over.
68. Boy, it was chilly up there. Okay, we pushed to about 80 today, but it was nice most of the day. Between 70 and 80 all day, so not too bad here. No rain. We've got no rain so far. So there you are. Okay on everything, and that was pretty good copy. Got pretty good signals on you now. I think I'm pretty much optimized where I have to be for you. KR6MR, Meadow Vista, K6MYC for your final, John, over.
Roger, for my final there, Mike. The ground was wet this morning, but other than that, no.
Okay, I guess you faded into the noise at the end there. I didn't hear you finish, but anyway, 73s, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters, John. Pretty good tonight, but a little bit of QSB takes you out from time to time. 73, KR6MR, K6MYC, 73.
73 is Mike, 73. See you tomorrow on 2 meters, KR6MR.
Now that was Q5, so I must be pointed okay. It just comes up and down, that's all. Good night for now, John. I don't hear anybody else there, but I'll take one more standby. We might hear Paul in here. I've worked him on the bounce path. KR6MR, listening now for K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC. Are you there, Paul?
Yes,
Lots of QSB, but I've got you pretty good, about the same as Paul. So not much better. The bounce path was not good either. It was fading. So we don't have very good conditions tonight on 1296. It may be the cooler weather. I don't know. Who knows? We just have to take what we get on 1296. I wish I had another 10 dB of antenna gain. Hi. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, Placerville area, K6MYC. I just, the QSB is so bad I can hardly get copy. I'm hearing a lot of words, and signal strength is there, but there's so many words are missing. Anyway, thanks for the test here, Paul, on the direct path there. Not very good tonight. Good evening, good evening. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6 MYC 73, and I'm going to Nevada. Yep, 7373. Okay, I hear the CW. I just can't get enough out of it. There's too much QSB. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. I'll leave the antenna right here. I'll just have to wait. I'm searching with the antenna, but it's not helping. So the signals are just too much QSB. Just give me the Bozo. Give me your call sign again. I think it's N7 Whiskey Tango, but I'm not sure. N7WT, I guess. K6MYC. Over. Rob, I'm going to guess that was Larry.
Okay.
Now maybe we can get a confirmation if I can get Daniel in here. Daniel, are you copying me? 272 KE7UQL K6MYC, calling and listening. Over, Daniel.
Kilo 6, Victor Bravo Golf 971.
Yeah, I got you, Daniel. I've got you, but I didn't get a confirmation on Larry. I've got your 272. Roger, 272. And I hear you, Dave, 971. We've got you, Dave. Stand by. Daniel, give me a confirmation. Have you heard Larry? I think I heard Larry on CW. Is that who was on CW? Go ahead. Was on CW. The problem is it could be K7. No, I don't think he's got 1296. Come to think of it, I don't think N7 Victor Alpha Zulu was on 1296 yet. It had to be Larry. I'm going to keep calling Daniel until we get you back up above the noise here. You're down a bit. The band conditions are not good. Not good band conditions tonight, but we'll listen again. We're trying to determine whether Larry was in there on CW. KE7UQL, Kilo Echo 7 Uniform, Quebec, London, K6MYC, Bozo Net, calling and standing by. Over. Yeah, I can hear you talking every time. I just can't read it. It's so weak. It's got multipath on it, and it's very hard to understand. So speak very slowly and repeat. Over. doesn't, Mother Nature doesn't want to give us a peak here. What time is it, Rob?
8:06.
Well, we're coming up on the peak. It should be 8:08, so we may have to wait a couple of minutes here. KE7UQL, N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, KE7UQL, KE7UQL. I've got you, Daniel, for sure, but I haven't got kind of confirmation that we have Larry in here. So we're waiting to hear from you or Larry confirm that was who it was there. N7 Whiskey Tango or KE7UQL, K6MYC calling and standing by. Over, over. Lost him. KE7UQL, KE7UQL, Kilo Echo 7 Uniform, Quebec, London. I expect you'll come roaring up in a minute here. KE7UQL, K6MYC, calling and standing by. I got your 272, Daniel. Got you, okay. We've got you checked in. I'm just trying to find out if Larry is there. Is Larry there? Give me Rogers or negative. Roger or negative for Larry. Over, over. Boy, he came up okay for the 272 and KE7UQL, and they went right back out. Try it again, try it again. We try to get Rogers or negative on Larry. N7 Whiskey Tango, Roger, Roger, or negative, negative. Which is it? KE7UQL, K6MYC, listening. Over. Boy, that's the worst it's been in quite a while, Rob. He's usually much better, but the band is not favoring us at all on 1296, and I guess, according to Mike, it wasn't very good for him and for Ralph either, so the band overall doesn't sound red hot tonight. We haven't worked the W6PQL or KB6WFC or K6KLY either, so I'm going to go back to the Bay Area in a minute for late checks and missed, but I just wanted trying to catch one last peek from Daniel. KE7UQL, K6MYC, over, over. I heard the call N7 Whiskey Tango. I just don't know whether he's there or not. Is he there? Give me Rogers if Larry is there. Over. Boy, copy's rough tonight, Rob. Again, you're coming up. Is Larry there? Is Larry on frequency? Over, over.
Negative, no Larry. This is KE7UQL, over.
Okay, now you're loud. No Larry, I got it. We thought we heard CW from somebody, but I don't know who that was. Over.
Roger, you popped right in there. Good signal, Mike. KE7UQL.
Did you hear any CW there? Over. Going again. Okay, well, let you go, Daniel. I guess he said negative on Larry, Rob, so you can scratch 657 there. I don't know who that CW is. I don't think it was KE6ILX, but it might have been. So let's go back and see if I can give a call to KE6ILX and see what we get. So I'm going to go back that way. 73 Daniel, KE7UQL, thanks for your patience. K6MYC, bye-bye. 7373. Okay, let's try it. KE6ILX, KE6ILX. Are you in there? Are you in there tonight? KE6ILX, K6MYC. Go ahead, Jeff.
We had a tenth of an inch, I think, maybe 3 days ago. My brain is still overworked from the contest this past weekend.
I got 52. I got you very loud, and somebody else talking. Who's the station that's talking? Go ahead. Somebody talking very loud, and I heard 52. So put down 52, Larry. I mean, Rob.
Roger, KM6SR.
Yeah, fine, Paul. Are we interfering with Mike?
Yeah, who is that? K6MYC. Who's talking? Call signs, guys.
W6PQL.
Okay, W6PQL, thank you. 1296, we've got you, and I got 52, all okay, but somebody else is talking. Who's on sideband, please? Over. And they talk on this frequency and not gives calls. They got to give calls every now and then, guys.
RO is talking with WIF.
Oh, let me check. Let me go back to N6RO then. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Are you there, Ken?
Yeah, Mike, K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. In Charlie Mike 97DX, high temperature 82. Dinner was, what the hell was it? Dover sole. And, green peas and sweet potato and sweet onion and shiitake mushrooms and probably some other junk I threw in there.
Okay. Very good. Sounds wonderful. I haven't had dinner yet, so you're making me drool here. Anyway, good to hear you. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to PQL and who else? Anybody that I don't have checked in, do you suppose?
No, I was just talking with Paul. I should have turned my beam up that way so I didn't mess with you.
Well, that's okay. I missed you the first time over, so when I was talking to Paul, but very weak copy on Paul, we were just trying to confirm that Larry N7WT was or was not there. I can't figure out who was sending CW. Somebody was sending CW, and I could never get the call because too many people talking. Over.
All I heard on CW was 5252. Who's?
Yeah, I would have recognized 52, I think. No, I'm pretty sure it was more CW than that, and I thought I heard, I don't know. I'll just have to make, at least Daniel said that Larry was not there, so I'll have to assume it was not Larry. And it might have been W6PQL, too, for that matter. All right, very good. We'll look for you tomorrow, of course. It'll be, band was really ragged tonight. Not good, but it's good between you and I. And let me see if Rob is copying you. Rob, are you hearing him okay?
Just a word or two, that's all I got. I'm not sure if I'm peaked right. I looked a little bit, couldn't find him.
Okay, Rob's trying to find you, but he can't get his antenna to find the peak on you there, Ken. Anyway, thanks for being there. Okay, on your weather, we were just a little cooler than that. I don't think we made 80, but we might have. We were outside. We did do the repair on my 589 tower, at least, and get it up and down, and now I can put the antenna back on it. Still a little bit of re-welding to do, but I think we've got it we got the cable untangled. It was wrapped on itself, making everything very tight. You know, the pull-down cable had got wrapped on itself. Anyway, did the repair on that and got some water leaks fixed, and so it was overall a pretty successful day. Although it wasn't anything like I planned. N6RO, K6MYC.
Yeah, good. Oh, good on the tower down there. I still have 2 crank-up towers, small ones, but they're blocked off and guide, so we can actually work on because they crank up, and I got one of them with a motor on it, which is not working. So we just use them as fixed towers. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow at 4:32, and this coming weekend, of course, is the California QSO party, where we are the ones that everybody wants to talk to. So I don't know what your plans are, but we're going to do a multi-2 here. We've only got 3 operators instead of the usual 10 to 12 for various reasons. Anyway, see you tomorrow, N6RO.
Yeah, not tomorrow on 4:32. You're jumping ahead too fast here. I don't think it's when. This is going to be Wednesday tomorrow. Anyway, no worries. We'll work you on 2 meters. Okay, on your multi-2, we'll have somebody here, WO40, I think I mentioned it to you, but Whiskey Oscar 4 Oscar will be here, best of my knowledge. And we're trying to get we got the tower repaired today. Tomorrow or Thursday, we'll put the 2040 2-element and 4-element back on again. So he'll have two antennas for 20 and 2 antennas for 40, which, as you know, is helpful to have a couple of different directions. And so he'll be working the contest hard, and there should be a lot of activity. I hear everybody I'm talking to wants to work, is going to be on for some level of contesting on the CQP. So there you go. 7-3, we'll see you tomorrow, Ken. We have not had dinner yet, as I mentioned. KO6 of KKO6, N6RO, K6MYC.
You know, at one time I wanted to apply for the call KO6R, but somebody else had it, so we ended up with NR60, which we've held for about 20 years. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you on 2 meters tomorrow. I'm still have a lot of brain farting going on, and I don't know what day it is, but we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Nighty-night.
Nighty-night. Going back to the Bay Area, we do have PQL now. The only one we're missing is KB6WFC. And KLY is always easy, so I never have to worry about that one. Let's see. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, are you around tonight, Mike? KB6WFC, K6MYC, calling and listening. Is there anybody else in the Bay Area that we haven't picked up? WA6AXX, K6KLY, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, 3 that I think of right off the bat. K6MYC, calling and listening. Well, nothing heard, Rob, so I guess that's it. Over.
Okay, I guess so. KM6SR here. I got 19.
Okay, that sounds like it could be right. I'll write 19 down here, and I'll have Judy give it a whirl. I think she took a picture yesterday. Did she send you something?
Yes, she did, and she had one more than I did, but I noticed she had 1296 marked down there, and I specifically asked you if we got them on 6 meters, and you said no.
Well, that was the funny part. I thought I heard him in the early part of the evening, early part of 6 meters, before we were turned toward him. See, I started out, what did I do on 6? I told KW6S I would look for him quickly, so he wanted to get out of there. He was tired and didn't want to stick around till after 9, so I went down there and worked him on 6, and I thought I got a couple of others, and that's when I thought I heard W6PQL. If I could get him back on here. Jim, are you around anywhere? W6PQL, we need to know whether we had you checked in last night on 6 or not. Over. W6PQL, K6MYC. Are you still monitoring? Well, he may have to shut down after. We'll just have to. It doesn't matter.
Up to 60.
Okay, say it again. Say it again.
Just takes me a minute to get back to the microphone. I'm helping the XYL. Yeah, Steve was there.
I didn't get it. I haven't got a peek on you. So did you say you were in on 6 meters yesterday? Did you check in on 6 yesterday, over?
Negative.
Okay, negative. He did not check in. You had it right. I guess I shouldn't have written them down. All right. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, 73s. I have not heard KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Have you heard him on here tonight?
No, but I haven't been in the radio room very much tonight, Mike. I'm doing other things here tonight.
Roger. Understand. Okay. 7-3. Thank you, Jim. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow on 2 meters. I know you're listening to the live stream there, so that's why I'm waiting for your reply with a delay. I haven't got a antenna pointed at you correctly here. 7-3. W6PQL, K6MYC. I think we're done, Rob. I think your numbers are good.
Okay. Yeah, we're not hearing Mark, but did he go back over to Italy, KT2G?
I did not hear Mark, but I did hear Dave, but I didn't respond to Dave because he caught me while I was trying to work to Nevada there. Dave, are you still here, K6VBG, K6MYC? No, he didn't stick around. I'm sorry about that, but he understands. He called in right over the top of Daniel on that one transmission. So I was struggling with that. Okay, I think we're done. I'll go in and get something to eat. And you say hi to Candy, and we'll say hi to Judy, and we'll be off and running here. Good night to you, Aaron. And I haven't heard 620. 620 should have checked in here. W6 Papa Echo. Are you around anywhere, Mike? I don't hear Mike tonight. Okay, 7-3, Rob. 7-3, Aaron. K6MYC, Bozo Net, Northern California, in Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo. We'll be closing the 1296 Bozo Net. Bye-bye.
So I went by the shop this morning and picked up an 11 element 902 antenna, so things are progressing.
Oh, good. I got something that you'll be excited to hear. I looked at the amplifier I have for 902. We've got it set aside for you, so all we have to do is get it in your hands. I can have Matt take it to the plant tomorrow, and then you could pick it up. I also have a 28-volt power supply that goes with it. It's a Lambda little power supply that goes with it, and this little 902 amplifier supposedly makes 120 or 150 watts, something like that. It was modified and made work by KJ6KO Greg up there in Placerville. So you want some power, we got it. And if nothing else, you can make it all work together. It takes 2 watts of drive, it says, to get 120 or 150 out. And the power supply is a 28-volt supply, which I'll send with it. It's quite a compact little pair, and it could be used. I spent all night in midnight between 2 and 3 in the morning dreaming about the contest stations that we could put together, rovers and things like that. We could put 4 or 5 people on with the rovers and or some way getting different grid squares on. There's a 4 corners up here, you know, and not too far from Madeira somewhere that catches 4 grid squares. So possibly somebody driving into there with a mobile rig would be handy to have. Within a matter of half an hour, you could get all 4 grids out of him. And I was thinking about other ways to do this. I'd rather not spend $550 on a bunch of 25 watt amps or transverters for 902. So we keep an ear out for that kind of equipment. I was going to talk it up here tonight, but the conditions were so poor it wasn't worth mentioning. But we'll do it on 2 meters, and maybe we can stir up and find out what other pieces of equipment might be available for this effort. And we could actually mix it in with the Bozo Net thing that I do on Saturday nights and the contest weekends, where we have 15 minutes allotted for 902 contacts. So I was quite excited about that last night, Aaron. Hopefully we can make something happen there that's more than just you, Work, and John. K6USY in the group, K6MYC.
Oh yeah, no, that would be great. Yeah, we just need operators on the air. And the Four Corners up in Madera is just off of 145, northeast of Madera. It's pretty easy to get to. There's not I think it's a dirt road where it is, but it's right off of 145. It's pretty easy to get to. I haven't been up there, but I know guys that have done it. There's also another one out in Kettleman.
Yeah. Well, the other guy that would be really good if we can get him on, both on 1296 and on 902, would be then Charlie Mike 95 and from Tascadero there, over.
Yeah, that'd be an easy one to hit over there. So very good. So yeah, we'll probably maybe I'll get that antenna up next month. I don't know. I got to get past this weekend. I'm going to be working CQP as well from my backyard. I'm going to set up the portable hex beam in the backyard and operate portable. It'll just be from my backyard. So hopefully putting Fresno on the map, and I think there's a couple of the stations down here that are going to be operating, and that's good to hear that someone's going to be up at your station activating Madera, because sometimes the Madera is hard for people to get. I know Kings County is a hard one as well. John sometimes goes down to Kings County to activate that one, but we'll leave that to somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, there's several mountaintops that people can roam to. John used to go to one. I think it was John that used to go over there. It's sort of above Monterey, somewhere in the hills there. Choose Ridge or something. I can't remember the name of it. John might remember. But that was a very good little contest site. And John had good success on HF from there, and I'm pretty sure it would work pretty decently on VHF as well. That one and Mount Vaca, Mount Oso, Umanum is a little more difficult to get to, but it's there. All those are good sites for rovers to pop in and knock off many grids. Charlie Mike 87 and 97 can be done, and that's where those mountaintops would really be handy for those guys. Anyway, I'm excited about it, so we'll see if we can collect some equipment and get some guys doing some roving again, Aaron. K6USY, and then over to Rob, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good, Mike. And we'll catch you tomorrow on 2 meters, and we'll send it up to Rob, K6USY.
Okay, thanks, Aaron. K6USY, KM6SR 73. And 73, Mike, to you and Judy, KM6SR.
Good night, Rob.